Hello guys, this is your boy Sean, aka Pumpkin Spice Gamer. Coming at you with the Memento deck profile. I hope you like it. I am waiting on a couple cards, but until then, this is what I have for now. Let's get to it. So, on the Memento ratio, we are running one Horned Dragon, one Goblin, two Anguich, three Memento Mace, three Dark Blade. And fortunately, I don't know how to pronounce this one, so I'm going to say Tatsusuno. So we're running three of those. Now onto the spicy tech. We are running two Nemesis Flag, two Akados. And onto the Bistio package, we are running one Libellion, one Maghut, three Druid Swarm. Onto the traps, we are running Fracture Dance, and one Kimian Burst, and two There Can Only Be One. And onto the spells, we are running Reinforcement of Army, Terraforming, Triple Tactics Talent, three Prosperities, one Call by the Grave, three of the fill spells, Memento Lin. Uh, and when I said I was waiting on a couple cards, I'm waiting on two. I'm waiting on two of my Bone Parties, and I'm also waiting on the Boss Monster as well. And we are running, and for the last of the spells, we are running Memento Boneback. So now I'm supposed to come running when you call? So, okay. So that's all for the mementos on the. That's all for the main deck. Now we are running uh, just for random targets. I will be switching out some of these cards. I gotta look for some rank 8s I have, but for now we're just running random. These are just random cards for now. For these, we're running Phoenix, Masquerena, Hyena, Unicorn, Appaloosa, Gloomy, Anima, Linkuriboh, Goddess, and Sunlight Wolf. But the sun, like I said, we're going to be switching out a lot of these for some other cards. These are just random targets. Okay, moving on to the testing. So I'll show you here. One more good shuffle there. I want to cut. Okay. So we're open the hand. Terraforming. So this is actually not a bad open hand. But say we're going second, we're going to go ahead and start with the draw for our going second. Since we won't need the terraforming for now, since we already got our play pretty much. pretty much we're just going to go ahead and start with the fill spell. We're going to special the Sununo. Pretty much, which is not a bad play. So, and then from there, we're pretty much going to pop the Sununo. Sending itself, we're going to send 3 of our mementos to grave. We're going to send a mace, an anguish, and we're going to send goblin. Let's see here, where's the goblin? There we go, goblin. So we pretty much already got our graveyard already loaded up. Like I said, I still gotta get the boss monster and 2 of the other bones. I mean, so granted, I could just went with that play, and then banish, special summon Magma Mutt, and pretty much when special summon this card, this is a quick effect. If this card special summon, you can activate this effect. During end phase, add 1 dragon to your hand. But in most cases, but in this case, so we can either do that, or we can keep the Magma Hut in hand. Keep the Sugunoko. Or you keep the Sugunoko basically on board and play the bone. However, we're just going to go ahead and utilize this. Banish this one. Special summon that one. Set the bone. Make sure that way you're not missing timing on this. If a memento monster battles a opponent's monster, if your memento monster battles, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap until the end of the damage step. If a memento monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, which means I chose to pop itself, but it's important to keep track. So after I would have done that, I would have got to do the special summon, which means I would special summon Anguish effect to add a mental monster from deck to hand. Choosing Dark Blade. And again, I haven't normal summoned this turn yet, so that's a good thing. But like I said, it's important to keep track so you're not missing timing, because you don't ever want to miss timing on this. So, but like I said, we're going to set the bone for now. So then at this point, pretty much pop the Anguish, special summon the Mace, normal summon Dark Blade. Pretty much I can discard 1 memento card, which I'll just pretty much send the field spell to pop a spell or trap card on the board. But in this case, I'm not going to worry about it. So we would do that if we needed to. Also, so pretty much from here, as you see, I still got Terraforming in hand. This is also an interesting thing to do here, because you can, because there's different plays here pretty much. We either use the Dark Blade to special summon a level 3 or lower memento monster from deck. But in this case, I'm going to just use the bone, popping mace. So pop the mace to special summon out the dragon. So there's that play there. But like I said, we're still sitting on Magnet. So in this case, we can move the battle, try to punch for damage if we need to. Also, the good thing about this card is I could banish this card from the graveyard to target a memento monster I control. And if it attacks a defensive position monster, it can inflict piercing damage. So that's the good thing about the card as well. But you will have to banish it for that. And with Dragon, so what having Dragon here, you pretty much can. It's only special about having 3 or more monsters, but however, with the Bone Party, it does ignore the summonings. That's one of the beauties of it. But unfortunately, it would be set and put in defense in this case because of Bone. But if this card is on the field, you can. If this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can target 3 face-up cards on the field, including memento you control, destroy them, and you can use the effect of this once per turn, which is actually really good. But in this case, we're just going to link to. Because we do, depending on what you're playing against, we'll just say we're going to make Gloomy, just because. So pretty much at the end phase, summon a monster. Before the end phase, pretty much summon a monster. Link to, if the opponent has a dark monster, we'll just say they have a dark monster, summon it, link it off. And just pretty much we could either sit on IP, or we can make Appaloosa. But so pretty much in this case. But if we was to keep so that's pretty much the play there. I'll show you another test hand here, so y'all get a good look at it from a different point of view. So this time we're just gonna go with, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just put a starting hand out just because. So pretty much that one there, prosperity, and let's see, Nemesis, and Ikatos. So this is just me just if you happen to open up this way, and then just pretty much cut. Opponent already did their turn. So pretty much we got 2 Dark Blades in hand, which is fine. But in this case, we will see. Let's see. There's different plays. We will start with the special summon of Tatsusumo. And then normal summon the Dark Blade. Dark Blade pretty much is going to add. Well, it's not going to so much add. You can pretty much. With him, you can pretty much special it depends on which route you want to go with here. So we'll just go for now with a normal summon. Since we were to say our opponent don't have anything set or any spell or traps on the board, so we're just not going to discard. So in this case, so after we do that, pop the Sumo, Tatsumo, and send level up to level 5 to grave. So we were sending Mace, Goblin, and Anguish. And then use Dark Blade, pop the Dark Blade, special summon out the Anguish on special. Pretty much we're just going to add a memento. We're pretty much adding a memento monster from deck to hand. We could either add the Dark Blade, but in this case we're just going to go ahead and add the dragon. As you can see, so pretty much shuffle. And then we're going to cut. And then we're going to pretty much activate Pot of Prosperity. You can banish 3 or you can banish 6, but we're going to go ahead and banish 6. So we're just going to banish the wolf. Just pretty much, like I said, random targets just for now. So that's 4, 5, and then 6. So those are banished. Then we're going to reveal 6.